What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And WWE 2K22 has officially been revealed. We got that first 20-second teaser trailer, and although it wasn't much, on this video we're going to discuss some of those hidden features and things that you might have missed from that initial glimpse with Rey Mysterio and Cesaro. Before we get into it, you guys already know, make sure to 619 that like button, and if you want even more wrestling content, check out that second channel. So this initial reveal features a combination of real-life footage and game footage. It starts off with Rey Mysterio putting on his mask in real life. Then we switch over to this early build of the game. First off, when it comes to the attire, you can see that both of them, Cesaro and Rey Mysterio, are sporting something different than what they were using on 2K20. So it's more updated than that. However, it's still technically outdated because this attire are from 2020. Cesaro attire is early 2020, and Rey Mysterio attire is one that he ended up using a lot, facing off against Seth Rollins, the latest being on November of 2020. There is a possibility that these could get even more updated, as of course this is early footage of the game, and there's still a lot of updates that they're working on to the models, the attire, the physics, and so on. Talking about that, you could definitely notice the different shades and lighting. It feels a bit darker than WWE 2K20, at least when Rey Mysterio is making his entrance, and this doesn't mean that is a bad thing because it could create for some better texture. And even looking at Rey Mysterio's face, you could definitely see that is more redefined and that this model got an update. Cesaro as well, they're both a good improvement from what we got to see in WWE 2K20. Now, as you guys know, especially for me, the graphics doesn't make or break a game. It's all about the gameplay at the end of the day. And here 2K is simply just showing off how good their graphics usually are. Even when you take a look at Rey Mysterio's beard, you could just see way more of the details that we didn't get to see in previous games. It's almost like every single hairline is redefined. Rey Mysterio even got a couple of gray hairs in there. It looks like it's popping out more, a bit more 3D. Hoping that this means that we are going to be getting a big hair update, especially to the physics of it. WWE 2K22 is going to need a big update on that department, especially with how 2K20 turned out. Those hair physics complaint never stop. Adding to that, Viking Size Gamer ended up doing a pretty good comparison between 2K20 and 2K22, and as you guys can see, as he indicated, in 2K20 those armband sassos that Rey Mysterio has lose their shape in a lot of the frames in 2K20, whereas in 2K22 they look very smooth frame by frame. Again, this just gives me hope that hopefully the hair physics ends up working the same way and ends up looking good in game by the time it comes out. Now, as I said, graphics isn't everything because it's all about the gameplay, it's all about the new features that we get, and I can't wait for them to reveal more. One thing I'm excited for though is that 619 that Rey Mysterio ended up delivering. At least to me, it feels like it's a brand new animation, especially the cell that Cesaro does after getting hit by it, and that is part of the 619 getting hit by it, so it is new. Now, because this is early footage, as you guys can see, the audience is not necessarily done just yet. The crowd still needs some work. There are some different faces in there that we haven't seen before, but overall it looks pretty plain, and we would definitely be doing different crowd breakdowns and the type of t-shirts that we get to see on it. For the meantime, we could only see one of them, and that is Elias t-shirt, which is from like 2018, so that is a major exclusive right there. Elias confirmed for WWE 2K22. So is John Cena, I bet. That leads me to the next one, and that is of course the ThunderDome. At first I thought that this was just one of those regular arena, but when looking up, when you get to see the ceiling, you can kind of see that technically this is the ThunderDome. It just have live audience in it. The extra LED, the extra stage setup is the same one that WWE has been using in the ThunderDome, except of course that the ThunderDome is smaller and it has the virtual fans. And I definitely hope that they have a standard SmackDown and Raw ThunderDome type of arena, or maybe even give us the option to turn off the crowd, much like they already have on PC. This arena of course also have all of the updated Raw logo, the stage itself, and again the extra lighting even on the ceiling, and that extra setup that they do kind of coming down like an actual dome. It would be cool to see something like this on a small size arena, sort of like for NXT, so I'm excited to see how that looks as well. So that is it, guys. That is some of the hidden features and things that you guys might have missed from that WWE 2K22 official teaser. Hit those notifications if you haven't just yet to continue being up to date, as we are going to have other coverage for it. If you notice anything else, let me know down in the comments below and we'll make sure to cover it later on. I'll catch you on the next one, so stay savage.